So when last we left, we rescued a virologist
Yeah, we did.
who told us that the antiviral meds they've been giving us are placebos, that
Oh yeah,
not to be taking them. We have our win bonus for the games this month is put a starting military base and a military base on any city. That's why we have those.
Hooray!
On that note, if we do end up, Julius, if we do end up losing this month, or losing the first game this month, we will have all of the military bases on the board with the start of the second game, because this is the second to last military base, starting military base we have.
Wait,
Wow.
it would be the last time we can put it out.
Like the starting military base that we have for this game is the second to last one. So it'll be the last. The next game would be the last starting military base, which in turn means the last military base that we would be able to place. All right.
Where would fish
For August.
bonefish be? Whatever that.
Oh, right here. There we go.
August mission briefing. We have it on good authority that there is an immunologist who has the knowledge to fashion a vaccine for Coda. We would very much like to speak to him. Could your team find him and bring him to us? His locations have been erratic and he has not checked in for recently. Thank you and your team for your help. We need to focus all your team on pain and can't spend time on eradicating other diseases. Oh. Destroy the eradicate at least one disease objective.
Ah. There you go. I think I nailed them
Well,
all.
that sucks.
Experience. What do you guys think?
Then we need L and 41.
I'm sorry, I heard eradicate, and all I could think was eradicate. Just more Pokemon
My
reference.
Rattata is in the top 1% of Rattatas.
Is it blue?
Self-sacrifice. Add a scar sticker to your character card to skip the infect step of your turn. Put
Whoa.
the reminder token on the infection deck. If you already have 2 scars and do this action, your character is lost. Civilians cannot do this action.
Give it to me
So, an
right
action
now.
we're never gonna do.
Nope, I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot.
No, don't. We need our researcher to steal research from.
I'm mad. Everyone keeps stealing my research. I'm gonna do it.
Is that on our actions card?
I think it will be. Change
Change LD to
LD
state 6,
0710 to state 6.
I'm gonna change it to state end.
Nope.
I don't actually read the card.
So I guess the yellow area is the food court.
Oh yeah, Golden Corral.
Did you say LD10? Because my action card's LD9.
What was the?
I think it's
The pizza place.
It said LD 6
I don't know.
through 10.
Oh, I thought you were
Okay, cool.
thinking about more food court.
I was trying to remember what the that place is that sold the giant cookies. Great American Cookie.
Great American.
Uh,
yeah, that sounds right.
There we go.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Pie, Olympic pie
What's that pretzel place called?
Annie Ann's.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow,
well,
I
that's
spelled that
interesting.
wrong.
We only have two fated cities rioting. Our objective: find the immunologist in a fated city that is rioting.
Wait, didn't? Oh, we found
What?
the
We found a virologist. Now we need an immunologist.
There also always has to be a Chick-fil-A.
Okay. We do have 2 fated cities that are rioting, and one of them is in a good quarantine spot.
Wait, what is the thing?
Okay.
Sorry, I was pulling out the food court and I wasn't paying attention.
We're trying to
It's
make
an
Mall
objective.
Madness. Is that what it's called?
Our
Yes,
Our
dodge all the mall
objective is
cops.
to our objective is to find the immunologist in a fated city that's rioting.
Oh, okay.
The search for the
Two to
immunologist.
3.
Take
So it
the
has to be
search
Ho Chi Minh
action-
City or Beijing.
Yeah, take the search action if you're in a fated city that is rioting. Advance 1 space for each card you discard matching the color of your city. Advance 3 spaces if you discard the card matching your city. For each medical character in the city you're searching, advance the search party
Oh,
one additional
man.
space.
So if we
for
all
search
just
action.
plop onto one spot and search for one round of
Not
turns, we
medical.
should be done. Oh,
I'm
but we
not
need the red
medical.
cards to do it.
We need the
Yeah,
red
yeah.
cards, and EOG is the only one that doesn't count for that bonus.
Right, but like if all 4 of us were on Ho Chi Minh City and EOG had
A quarantine.
quarantine there so that we'd all be safe, then it's just 4 search. If we all had a red card, 4 searches in a row. That's 4 notches each time. We'd get up to 12 from that, and like we only need 8.
Guys, I want everyone to know the game is called Mauled Madness.
Nice.
It's
So
called,
now it's your job to make a legacy.
make a legacy.
Mauled
I did
Madness.
look up, is there a legacy version for Mauled Madness? And there is not yet.
Not yet.
Stacy
I
wouldn't ball all the
have-
cookies.
Guys, I have flexible for an action. Discard a card to draw a card of the same color from the discard pile, which means if somebody were to find Ho Chi Minh, stand on it and search using it,
shit.
I could pick it back up and do it again.
We got this in the bag,
And-
boys. Well, we just gotta find Ho Chi Minh.
And-
so, you know.
Salty can move us with those cards without,
Yep.
or at least from
if I
this
have
hand
Ho Chi
without
Minh, I
losing
can
them.
fly everybody there.
You could fly whoever needs to go there, and then use it, and then I could pick it back up.
So we basically have 3 epidemics to find to finish this as well.
Yeah.
To finish
I
this
saw
search.
that.
So that's not much.
Yeah, we don't
We're
have a lot
gonna-
of time. So we have to. Hey, what's this?
So my goal is going to be getting there and getting quarantined.
All right, I have Beijing. Beijing is a city we can do it on.
Oh shit! I've got
so
Osaka, so,
then-
I have a red card I could discard to pick up Beijing.
I got
All
Bagada.
right, so hang on.
And-
Let me think. This
And that has a
through.
grenade belt.
It's 3. What?
You have a grenade belt on that card to clear a phase if
Salty.
we really needed to.
I'm not gonna use it
You
for that,
only
but-
need me and you.
Yeah, I was about to say. So if I do it with
That's
that's
cute.
3 plus 1 because I'm there. 3 plus 1 because I'm there. So if we do it, if me and EOG end up there, and I use Beijing, and then he discards Osaka to draw Beijing and uses Beijing before the first epidemic, we'll be done with it.
Not if I can
All right.
pull the epidemic card. I'll show you.
All right, so let's see.
I'll make sure you
let's
guys
see what
can't
we have
fix
to
me.
deal with here. First
There's
up,
no
Sao Paulo
fixing
for 3.
pain.
Oh
What
boy,
am I listening to?
I'm starting this off spicy. LA for 3.
Okay.
Buenos Aires for 3.
Okay. So we really need to eradicate yellow.
Hey. Do we only need 4
have-
cards for Knight's Piss to be taken care of?
No, but we only need 1 more card for that one to be cleared. Because I've got 2, you've got 2.
You just
Alright.
need a 5th card.
Well,
yeah.
just stay close and I'll just throw it in your face if you get 2 of them.
All right, 2 for Mumbai.
What's a Mumbai?
Nothing. What's a Mumbai with you?
A lot.
2 for Chennai.
I'll be right back.
2 each for Mumbai and Chennai.
Oh, did I? Did I accident? Whoops! Didn't mean to do that on purpose. Okay. And Algies.
2 for Algiers. Okay, this is funky.
Wow, it's close.
So far, 3 yellow cards, 3 black cards. How about 3 blue cards?
No, you
Oh, 1
jinxed
Cairo.
it. 1 Kiro. Rada. That's
I
a-
shuffled this so many times.
Okay, I'm back.
Rada, rada. That's not Rada.
And 1 Bogota.
That's wow. It's just salty and night. Oh wait,
It's a
that's
Salty Night Show.
Where's Bogota?
All right.
Bogota.
So here's the thing. I don't want these cities to go explodey. Really don't want them to go explodey.
Mhm.
But I do think that it's best if EOG and I focus on getting this search done before the target moves away.
Depends on who goes first.
Here.
If
Yeah.
you can get me
Well,
there,
let's-
Look, all we have to do
Then-
is this.
If you get me there before
Alright,
my turn,
Who wants to?
All right, I'll
who wants
roll
to
it.
roll?
Hey, look, I'm going first.
No.
Are we supposed to start randomly?
I think we have. I don't
Uh,
really.
I know we have,
That's
but
what we've
I
been
I
don't,
don't
doing.
pay it.
I
Actually,
don't. It doesn't specify.
Night
I don't
goes
know
first.
what it is. Oh, that's night.
That's
Damn it,
night,
that
which
is
is-
the opposite of what I wanted.
Probably the worst result
So
Yeah.
for this.
the
but that's
way
okay.
the way that they specified is to take all pawns and blindly select one. So it's
Oh, okay.
basically
Yeah.
random.
Well, that's unfortunate. Because if I had gone first, I could have just flown me and EOG out there, and we could have been done with it by turn 3. But
Well, I
with
mean, it's
me
still-
going last, that means that there's a chance an epidemic's going to get drawn before then.
You know, yeah. But even if an epidemic hits, we just need another red
M&M?
card.
Guess
Even
who's
if an
back?
M&M hits,
Back good. What's the best M&M flavor?
Let's see.
M&M flavor? Oh, I guess they do have flavors now, huh?
I don't know.
They do?
Probably peanut M&Ms.
Oh, I forgot about that. I was just gonna be like, "You're wrong. They're all chocolate."
Well, that's why I started off and went, flavor? And then I was
Yeah.
like, wait, yeah, no, they have like toffee and caramel and shit now.
Wait a second.
And pretzel.
Crispy mint M&Ms. There you go.
Where's my? There's a missing faded.
What?
The brown faded. That's normally me. Oh, there it is. Where was it? Was it under my card?
It was under
Who's
your
under your
hands.
cards?
Who put that there?
Where are we?
So
Obviously, there we go. This way I won't lose it.
if we
So-
if we start Lima, then I can clear LA and Buenos Aires on my turn
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you
and
start
save us.
Lima.
You can start
If
it.
we
No,
can
we had to
start
start on a
any-
medical facility.
I'm pretty sure it's any research or military base.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
That's not how we've been playing.
Well, we have just been any one research station. Maybe it is only research stations.
Yeah, I
Never
thought.
mind. I guess it's just research.
Because EOG is able to travel between the military bases, but we're
Yeah, we have been starting on research just, but that's I think as much because it was convenient. as
like if there's
anything.
a like I've known to
Oh.
be missing rules, so
Well, I'm gonna hate myself for reminding everybody of this, but I think we're supposed to place that starting military base before we begin.
Oh yes, we do need
The
that. too.
bonus from last month,
right here.
So
Just
I was
up
looking
there.
at
right here.
A belt buckle.
Yeah,
Good
So-
City
the
Zero.
Rust Belt.
I mean, that is City would certainly be an option. That's 2 off from San Francisco, 2 different directions. I was also looking at New York as a possibility, but having it in Sydney would make sense too.
You know, guys, this is gonna be super dope when in December Knight loads up like a custom Counter-Strike map that he made for us to finish this
shit,
out where we have
yeah.
to fight the military.
Yeah.
You overestimate my abilities there.
It's all been leading up to this. Lock and load, boys.
Whoever makes the custom mod for us has like, well, because Salty is the dispatcher, he can mark targets.
And since
Uh,
I am the researcher, everyone just keeps stealing my ammo.
Yes! Everybody
my
fires ammo out of
grenades?
your bag first.
Where's my grenades?
Knight's the only one. Knight can heal allies. And
With a
I don't know
gun.
what I don't know what quarantine. You can just force enemies out of an area.
Right. Just like, no, you're not allowed in here.
So we
I really
You like
don't care
Sydney?
where this goes. Yeah, I mean,
It doesn't really matter. We've got one in each area already.
There we go. Let's double up, baby.
Yeah, 2 in car 2.
Sydney it is.
She was a nice girl.
This is brand new. Oh wait.
So if we start Cairo, I can clear Sao Paulo. I think pretty much anywhere else, anywhere we start at this point, I can only get to 1.
Yeah.
Well,
I can only clear one of them.
see. I mean, technically, it's not the smartest idea, but you could use the Buenos Aires in your hand to fly there. Clear one, move one, clear one.
I mean, I guess we got to draw 2 cards anyway, so it isn't the worst in the world.
I mean, yeah, it puts us one more card away from being done with yellow, but it prevents 2 of the 3 current risks, like right the fuck now.
It's not a bad idea. Trying to think of how.
Which means if we
start.
start in Atlanta, someone else can just stroll on over to Los Angeles and solve that and like take a block or 2 off of that.
So Atlanta start this time.
Yeah.
Knight just starts wherever you want, or Pain starts wherever you want.
Yeah, it's the gift of
know-
not paying attention.
That lets me. I could walk to Los Angeles and drop a quarantine, and then range drop one on Beijing.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It's ignoring a lot of problems, but it's handling the worst ones. So
Yep. Handling the
And
rest
we
ones
don't
and
have to worry
preparing us for
about-
finding our dude.
We don't have to worry about drawing player red card Beijing because that's already out.
yep.
So all we have to do is hopefully not have Beijing at the top of the infection
Yep.
deck.
All right. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm good with
All
this.
I was looking at this going, could you just walk to Beijing from there? And you could, but it would take a full turn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're gonna clear.
You're like, I need a flight to Buenos Aires. Here's all my research.
Oh, yeah, right.
Watch me put these in the
Nice.
wrong bag.
Oh, you still have another turn. I forgot you didn't have to move to clear
yeah,
the second
because
one.
I get the range one on that.
Just go to Bogarters.
I woke up in a new Bogota.
Yeah, I'll go to Bogota.
Hey!
Jakarta.
Hey, look, another red card.
Oh, but it can be used as any card in finding a
Oh,
cure.
yeah.
Wow, we
That's
could have
good.
gotten rid of old Knight's piss.
I mean, you still have to get cards to me for that.
Got rid of old Knight's
All right. One for Istanbul.
Not a real place. See? Can't even find it. Tokyo.
One for Tokyo.
Yeah!
Zambos.
All right.
All right, Pat gets to look at the top cards of the deck.
Oh,
before
yeah,
he
that's
does stuff.
right. I do. Doink.
Patty.
Paris. Johannesburg.
Hey, Patty, it's blue. It's a sign.
Uh,
Okay, we're going 1, 2 to put me in Los Angeles.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
And then I think it's better for me to
Quarantine by you.
quarantine. Oh, you're right. That's right. That's where it should be. It's
We
better to
chose to just put it
quarantine
next
than
to you.
cure one. And then I'm gonna range quarantine with my last action on
oh,
Beijing.
hold up.
What?
I mean, no, you can put it there. I just remembered. We have to put a zombie in Jakarta when he drew Jakarta. Oh, you already did.
Already did.
Yeah, he did.
I'm slow.
He's
Sorry.
fucking on it, man.
you were Idiot.
salty this
whole time.
That's why
It
he's
takes me
gonna be
a-
the team leader in Counter Strike in
Yeah.
December.
Well, I mean, I'm catching up to the rules of a game I haven't played in a month.
Me too.
I think that's my whole turn, right?
Me too.
Oh no, I gotta do this part.
Epidemic.
Oh, that one's an epidemic.
Told ya.
Goodbye, Johannesburg and Perry.
Batty.
Yeah, we did not draw those, and instead we're
Every time the
Yeah.
OG remembers.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, by the way, I saw people talking
Hong
about their
Kong
favorite
is
M&M
3.
flavors.
No, Hong Kong gets.
3.
Oh, it does
Yeah,
get
that-
3. Right.
that was from the bottom.
And this
Um,
is up one.
When I used to like chocolate, I thought the M&M Crunch, the one with like the Rice
go.
Krispie treats in the middle, were good.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Those
too.
ones are
Alright, here we
great.
go. Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yeah, let's do 3, baby. Okay.
Cairo.
Cairo. Okay, that's not too bad.
All right. So now we can't find the dude
I
in
was-
one go.
Hoping to draw Los Angeles.
Right.
But you didn't. And
That would have been
now
ideal.
it is my turn.
Also, zombie on Osaka when you drew that. Oh wait, no, never mind. You didn't draw it this turn. You drew it. Never mind.
Nope,
I'm
yeah.
just stupid.
Yep.
That's right.
It's Page's turn.
It is my turn. I'm going to
Wait.
London now.
We can still solve this in 2, EOG.
If you drag
I just
someone else
have to
there.
steal someone else, yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Hey! Good job.
Yeah,
man.
Psych!
it is.
Sending it to San Fran. That's when my real comes over. I put this in attack mode. How do I flip
Oh
it?
no.
I don't know how. I'm done putting it in attack mode, where I'm actually the bioterrorist this whole time. No one knew. All right, well, that was my turn, so 1,
Yep.
2. Oh
There's an
yeah,
expansion for that.
it's flip. Oh yeah, look at this. More night piss. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Did I do good?
We got
San
Sao
Pablo. And
Come on, Los Angeles. Oh,
Mumbai. Oh, we gotta go clear out some salty.
Yeah. Holy shit.
And with
Alright,
that,
what do I
I
have in
end
my
my turn in defense mode.
all right, so
Alright.
It's not your turn.
what can Salty do?
I thought you were about
So
to
if
take
I
your
move-
turn.
I
No.
moved me to Beijing through a flight. That doesn't use the card. And then so here's the thing. If I move EOG to me, so we're both there and we can do this.
Where'd you go?
Then the two of us together can get it up to 8. If I pull a third person, then the two of us together can get it up to 10, which will just finish it.
Do it.
I was gonna say I could also use my Paris card to fly Knight to Paris, so he'd be closer to this problem over here. But then I wouldn't have enough actions to actually use Beijing, so I can't do that.
So you have 1 spare action.
Yep.
Well, what do you guys think?
D-Pain, are you okay
I
with
would
me pulling you
say-
into Zombieland?
Sure.
It's his friends.
All right, don't wander off. It's dangerous here.
Whee!
All right, I'm going to use Beijing for research,
Is
which
there-
will knock this up. 1, 2, 3 for that, and then 1, 2 for me and Pain being there.
Sweet. I don't remember why I was here.
Because the
Because you're
search
a
action gets a
doctor.
plus
For
1
research,
for every
for,
medical
search.
character on the tile.
Oh.
And I guess that means I still have 1 action. Oh, wait, no. I moved 3 people. I researched once. I searched once. That's 4.
Yep.
Okay, that's my turn. Yep. Tokyo.
Uh-oh. That's about to break.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Tokyo was just pulled, so we're not gonna draw it until we draw another epidemic.
Miami.
Miami.
No.
I know.
Chennai gets a cube. That's its 3rd cube.
That's dangerous.
And Bogota gets a cube.
Old night piss. He's just there and pissing all over this town.
And cleaning.
All right,
At least he's a...
turn, and we got a big problem over here. I don't think you can
Uh-huh.
get there.
I can get in the general neighborhood. 1, 2, 3, 4, but I won't be able to do anything in that neighborhood yet. I guess I could.
Let's
Why
see.
can't you just fly
Dude.
there? Do you have a Terran?
He could. He
Why
wouldn't
Oh,
there?
you do.
1, 2.
2. Oh, he could only clean one of the 2.
1, 2, 3.
Both of them are in the
I could
discard
get-
now, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
Jakarta's right here. You could fly to Jakarta, take 1 step, and cure both cities.
Ooh. Now that is giving
2,
up,
3.
It's
This-
giving up the stem
I
cells
don't-
card.
but I could pick
EOG
that
can
back up.
pull that back up with any red
Yeah,
card.
if I find a red card.
And then we can clean your piss forever.
we
Well,
can clean your piss with red now.
I guess you
no.
need to. You're gonna be.
You don't want red in your pits.
You're using your current red card to pull Beijing
Yeah.
back out, though.
I won't be
Right,
able to
but
pull
if-
up Jakarta
but
until I get
he's-
another red
Remember,
card.
he gets to steal all of his and Payne's cards anytime. So
Ooh.
any
Ooh.
red
Yeah.
cards going into either of them is now stem cells once that's in the discard.
Okay. So I guess I can leave Bogota at 2 is probably fine.
Probably fine.
Peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to Jakarta.
Peanut M&Ms are probably my
Two.
favorite.
Oh wait, yeah. I don't know. Pretzel. That's what I was thinking of.
Pretzel. Now I don't know, but I bet
my
it would be
favorite, my favorite, but my teeth don't like them. But flavor-wise, my favorite is
Jawbreakers.
almond M&Ms.
I didn't know they had almond M&Ms.
Okay,
I like,
Hong Kong already has 3. It does not get a 4th.
good. Excellent.
And you got Lagos,
Yeah, I
Istanbul.
Istanbul gets 1.
I got
I
it.
really
Let's
like
just move this
chocolate-covered
one.
Never mind. Yeah, right.
Buenos Aires
Buenos
gets 1.
Aires.
Oh, he did a
Well, I'm
sky
really glad
piss.
you went and dealt with that night.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Sky pissed.
All
Okay,
right.
so now it's going to take you 2 actions to swap cards and search.
My turn, yeah. So I discard Osaka to pick up Beijing. That's one action. In the second action, I use Beijing to search,
Which puts us up
and
to
that moves.
on the search
3,
party.
and then- yeah, so we did it.
Overfound them.
And then they die.
Oh, damn.
What happens when we do we deal with that later?
So that clears the objective, and
Did
I
it
guess
say what
we'll-
to do on it?
scratch this card
'Cause
off
last-
when you find the immunologist.
Ah, we got a card for it.
All right. Immunologist. Can I create a vaccine? Yes.
Oh.
Maybe. It depends. I'll need some key data or this won't work. I'm starting to think this is a bioengineered virus, which means someone who has the records of how it was put together. I'll need the gene sequence of pain, some DNA samples
What?
from the fated, and I don't know where you'll find this, but there would be virus development records if it is in fact bioengineered.
Oh, damn. All right, so we already
So
have the
we-
gene sequence.
Yep,
So we
the
need
gene
DNA
sequence.
samples and a virus development record. Oh,
will
shit, boys.
Happen in the next few months, probably.
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 Well, remember, if this is our second search, and if we failed one of them, we would have had like multiple searches in this. It would have been like, all right, we're looking for the virologist and the immunologist this month. You know.
Yeah, we're gamers. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
by the way, we
We
do have a
cheat.
military base in all the places, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That
So that one's complete, and we only have
So
to do
we-
3. So once we cure the 3 things, we're done.
Or quarantine
boys.
7 faded
well,
cities.
no, we always have to do the.
Yeah, we
Discovery.
have
I
to
know
do the
Or-
that
cures.
counts as one of the 3.
Oh, you're right.
for
No,
victory.
I
No, it's
think
because
AOG
I
was
said
saying the
or
or
quarantine.
quarantine. And so,
Oh, right, yeah.
oh.
Okay, so that was 2 of my actions. So
Hey, do you want to check what's coming in the future before you do anything?
yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
Riyadh, Algiers. We don't
Riyadh
care
has
about either of
1,
those.
Algiers
Quarantine
has 2.
Tokyo or Hong Kong. If you walk, wait. Oh, you can't do that
I'm walking
Damn.
on sunshine. Whoa.
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 because you can range quarantine 1, but if you had another, oh no, you'd still need 2 more moves to walk over and quarantine the other. Never mind. I was gonna say I can just pull you out before the zombies hurt you, but you can't even get in.
Hmm.
Well, we drew. Wait, we never drew. Did we draw Hong Kong?
Yeah. it's right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
we drew
you-
Hong
you
Kong,
mean-
but because it already had 3, it does not get another.
I mean, is it? Well, like
It
I
was
know
from the
Tokyo's in
bottom
the
of the deck.
discard right
Oh.
now.
Wasn't it from?
Oh,
the bottom of the
it
deck?
was from the bottom of the deck, which means we haven't drawn it since then. So
We
it
haven't
needs the
drawn it
quarantine.
yet. Yeah, that's a good point. So Hong Kong gets the ranged quarantine.
Yep.
And then I have 1 move left. I don't
It's a
think
shame
I
I
can
can't
truly
swap
do
stuff
anything,
out.
but I could take the blue card from Pain and start trying to gather blue.
I have a blue card?
Yeah, you have Milan.
Not for long.
Huh?
but it's a pain. I can't. It's a shame I can't do your action and swap cards out, or I'd swap Tokyo for Beijing, and then walk over here and bomb one of the fucking days.
Uh huh. Yeah, I guess on my last turn, I'm going to take a blue card from Pain. Leave
a
him
good
just
call.
with a handful
No.
of this.
My limited edition Sonic. I hope you get 2 reds for stealing. Oh yeah,
All
I'm
right.
gonna show you. You just give me that. Give me that now.
Algiers and Riyadh.
That's
You guys
round
anyone do
1 for
this?
me. Oh, okay, hold up. I'll just put it here right now.
Yeah, no, that's my
Algiers,
turn. You can have it. Now, this is fun. Wait, actually, how do you take cards from me?
Same way, but
Where
he just has
I
to be
email.
Same.
Right.
Like
Hang on.
the thing with. Oh wait, no, wait. I think we.
Oh no, you can only give anything. You can't take anything.
That's why we always have to steal his research. But if
Okay.
either one of us is in Sao Paulo, Pain can take it from me, or I can give it to him. If either one of us is there.
Don't worry. I activate Goku. Instant transmission. Where's San Paulo?
Where's Dragon Ball Legacy,
Oh,
the
man.
board game?
Oh my goodness. Do you have you were I'm like, why are you waving your mouse around?
That's what I was showing you the thing you were looking for.
Yeah. Wait, is it my turn? Did you finish?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you finished. I was too busy goofing around. Let's see. Let's make things interesting. I'm gonna move here. Hang out with my bros. I'm joking.
And dead.
Let's see.
Salty rescue.
I mean, so now that I have pilot and I can fly people around without losing cards, I can just use Tokyo 4 times to fly everybody to Tokyo, and then everybody gets a scar on their next turn.
I got LA. Best thing I can do right now. Alright, well that's 4 turns, so.
What-
Oh,
what
look
were
at
your
this
turns?
epidemic. Look
Hang
at
on,
this.
what were your turns? 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4. Oh, I got you.
Look at this beautiful card. Ready for this?
If you wanted to, I don't know why you chose LA. If you wanted to stop in San Francisco, you could drop a quarantine on Tokyo on your way by.
Oh yeah.
I forget I can do that. Here, I'm gonna take
Yeah.
LA's and just put.
No. Okay.
I don't actually know where everything is. I'm in the ocean.
There you go.
That works for me. Yeah,
That's a
you
good
were
call.
normally the one that does that, and I just forget that.
I
It's...
totally get it. I just had to look up how you can get information because I'm so used to stealing it from you.
Well, first, let's have the information of a epidemic.
No, not an epidemic.
Let's see,
All right, what
Devin.
do we got?
It is Majora's Karachi.
Karachi.
Hey there.
It's getting a little crazy over there.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna put this in my hand so I can play it whenever I want.
Well,
I don't think you can play Epidemic in defense mode.
at least nice right there.
And Delhi.
Oop. Yep.
And now the best part of the game. I put you in attack mode.
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires, and then boom, Tokyo. Oh, okay.
Algiers.
That's a problem.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh dears.
Oh, that's an explosion.
That's a problem.
Hey, at least
One
it's only
there.
one.
One there.
Yeah.
We only have 3 cards of that color.
Yeah.
That is a lot of mess.
Bless
Yeah, it
this
is.
mess.
Problem.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. If I spent my whole turn moving Knight to Cairo, then on his turn he could just clean up all 3 of
Then
these.
if you draw Istanbul or
Yeah.
Cairo,
Yeah, or Algiers. Well, hang on.
I'm hanging on.
Okay, good.
okay, we're hanging.
Keep hanging on.
Push it to the limit. I'm hanging on like that raccoon at the beginning of Ace
Where's-
Ventura Pet Detective 2. Which is probably not a
No.
good example because he dies.
Oh.
Okay, I'm hanging on like
No.
that Sylvester Stallone movie. Cliffhanger.
God damn it, Payne. Which is probably not a good example.
Because she dies too.
She dies.
Which is which is what the Ace Ventura Pet Detective
was
based on.
based on like,
Um,
shot for shot.
Don't worry, I'll hang on like that guy in 127 hours. He got a movie out of it. He lived.
That's the lowest bar.
Hey, at least there's a bar. I'm hanging on like a finalist
All right,
in
never
this
mind.
Olympic speed dating competition.
Yes,
Oh shit! There it was. We found it.
we found it. All right, no,
I got a
I was
rock.
thinking of something dumb. I was wrong.
What?
Hmm?
I was thinking of something dumb, and I was incorrect.
I think they'll add reality TV shows like the Olympic. Could you imagine if the Olympics were run like Big Brother or like one of those reality Survivor TV shows where it's like, all right, who we voting off? Sorry, sorry,
Olympic reality TV.
All right, so here's what I do. Wait,
you're voted out
Damn
of the Olympic Village.
I was about to say, if I use Paris to fly there, then I can. Oh, if I use Paris to fly there, turn 2 I walk down here. Turn 3 I take a cube off of it. Turn 4 I fly Knight to May. Then he can cure all 3 on his turn, and we
Interesting.
can't. We shouldn't get an outbreak on top of us.
Okay, Algiers is already in discard. If we were to draw Cairo or Istanbul, you'd get 2 onto Algiers. 'Cause they would bounce.
We have to worry about Karachi too, though.
I know.
Oh,
I can't solve all the problems
Why not?
because I'm not you.
Listen,
hey, no one
listen.
could be me.
You're the dispatcher, which means when shit hits the fan, it's clearly your fault.
Ew. Why are you hitting poop?
There was already so much piss. I just
Why is it black? Oh no.
oh no.
Oh.
Okay. That's not super helpful. Hang on.
We gotta get this cured, man.
So the best I can do is to fly somebody to Paris. And if I fly me to Paris, I can
think-
walk here.
I think going to Algiers.
And I could like
With-
walk to Istanbul and drop a quarantine, but I don't. But then Knight's not there, and it would take
I
him a
think-
whole turn to get there.
I think your first plan of going to Algiers and bringing Knight to you is probably a good one. It's just there's not going to be a way that we deal with this that's clean or safe.
Hey, Salty,
No,
can
not
you
really.
fly to other players?
Yes.
Yes.
Could you fly to Knight, move to Karachi, and then fly Knight to you? Or not Knight, yeah, Knight to you. So he's just there next turn. I know that doesn't solve.
I mean, he
It
could.
doesn't solve anything, but yes, I could.
Yeah, I mean, if he was going to do that, he could just move me to Karachi. at
And then
that
fly
point.
me to him. Yeah. So if I fly to Paris and
Fly
then walk
me
to
to-
Algiers, that's 2 turns. And then if I bring Knight there, then that's 3 turns and that's 3 moves, and next turn Knight can fix all 3 of these places.
So
But-
what is the last use of your turn?
All right, I can drop a quarantine on Algiers. I could
'Cause-
take 1 block off of Algiers.
Either one of those things is still going to be at risk of Istanbul or Cairo being drawn. Because you're going to get 2 cubes thrown at you if one of those is drawn.
So I'm a little curious. Looking for the rules on quarantines. Start to add any amount of disease markers to your appointment. So, like, if there's a quarantine on Algiers and then outbreaks start, would Istanbul's outbreak get rid of the quarantine and then Cairo's spread over, or is
Yep.
it just that's a big thing that because the rules don't specifically state how that happens?
The first cube that would be try to place there would clear the quarantine,
But
and
if
then
you
the second one would go in.
but if that was the case, then if we just dropped a quarantine on like Lagos and an epidemic happened and we flipped Lagos up and be like, oh, well, it's supposed to get 3, so it only gets 2, and that's not how that works. It blocks all 3.
No, Salty. It's because, but right now, if Istanbul were to be drawn, Algiers would outbreak twice, because it would outbreak once from Istanbul and once from Cairo. Right? It's two separate instances that happen.
Except for I think the outbreak, the first one that triggered the outbreak for Algiers would, like, it wouldn't take, it would be the target of 2, but it would only spread once from it.
I thought it could go twice as long as, like, because it's a second outbreak from Cairo that would trigger.
Because they don't cascade.
Right, but if they did,
cascade
they would just go
multiple
in a triangle forever until we lost, if that was the case.
Well, in that case, maybe Salty has a point. If there's only one instance,
it feels to me like it's one
outbreak,
instance of a whole outbreak going off in a chain reaction.
That's a good question.
We wouldn't have this problem in Mall Madness Legacy.
Right? I go to
I think that would be really
Orange
complicated.
Julius.
We'd be trying to figure out what to eat in the food court.
Exactly.
It would take
that's
us
a good point.
forever.
and Payne would be like, I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A, and we'd be like, dude, it's Sunday, and he'd be like, shit.
Not
Like-
anymore. No, it would be
I'm not, so guys, I'm not gonna go to the Chinese place if I'm the only person going there. Salty's the dispatcher. He can go to the Chinese place, but also get sweet tea from the place that has good sweet tea.
but the sweet tea, we just pulled the event card with the good sweet tea place went out of business. Now all you can get is McDonald's. Just get McDonald's sweet tea.
Fucking legacy games, man.
All I wanted to do was get some stinking tots and watch this Olympic speed dating. It's supposed to be South Sudan versus Geppetto.
Tots, the official snack of Olympic speed dating.
Dude, they should. Like, if Budweiser can support, like, all of these sports events and Marlboro, wow, I mispronounced that. Well, actually, no. Actually, no, cigarettes aren't allowed to do promotion anymore. That was always something I thought was funny. It's like, hey, you want to make sure you can't breathe because you smoke a bunch? That's right, be a man, football. The next thing, I got a truck. Sorry, I'm not helping in our decision making.
So
we're just in a
Wait.
spot that's
Wait.
really not a great spot.
Hang on, I have an idea.
uh-oh.
I was like, what if I just put up like a roadblock between Cairo and Algiers? So then I looked at the rules on my card for how to place a roadblock, and it says your region. Oh, your region must have a military base in it.
Yeah,
Well,
we
it
have to-
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, all our regions have military bases. Because
Now the question is, can you ranged cure through a roadblock?
You can't
I
move.
don't
through
have
a
anything that
roadblock,
says I
but there's-
can't.
I think it's
Yeah.
just you gotta. It spends 2 turns, I think, to move through a roadblock.
But so if I put now here's the thing, it says use 1 action to place roadblock markers on any or all routes connected to your city. So I could block Istanbul and Cairo, but then Knight wouldn't be able to go to either of them.
Knight would. Well, you can, but it takes extra.
Yeah,
like, you might have to
it's
use a card or
2.
something.
Card
Two
to card
moves.
to
2
cross or
moves.
some shit. Oh, is it?
I think it's 2
So-
moves, right? I thought I remember reading
If
that.
you wanted to roadblock, it would probably be better. Let's see, 1. I'm trying to think.
If a city is
It
completely
almost-
blocked off, do not mark an outbreak. Was this in a state? Players can no longer drive ferry along a route containing a roadblock unless they discard a card of the same color that they are entering.
Yeah, so they'd have to discard a black card.
I
to
thought it
cross
was 2 turns.
That's a problem. Because then he wouldn't be able to cure both.
But diseases
Right.
and
But
fading
the thing is,
cannot
if I
spread.
just put it on one, then what I'm saying, then basically what I'm saying is, I don't know, maybe we'll draw the other one. You know, maybe we'll draw that one. If we draw the other one, we're just as screwed. You know, like,
If you put one on Istanbul, though, like if you put the one between Algiers and Istanbul, either. No, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because if I draw either one, it's just gonna go from the other
still
one
gonna
instead of
get
from
there
that one.
from
Yeah.
somewhere. It's just a really shit situation.
Hey,
I think we just
let's listen
kind of
to our
move
heart.
forward. So if none of the fixes are going to save us, then you should do something else. I don't know what.
But that's why I was trying to figure out if the quarantine would fix this, but Knight seems to think it won't.
I don't really know.
I'm just putting myself back where I started just for so we don't lose track.
Yeah.
Let's see. Spin the next place. Have quarantine markers. That's not what I did.
Because it does say if you would place a cube on a city with a quarantine marker, remove the quarantine marker instead. But then the question is, like, is this a stack thing? Would Istanbul break the quarantine, but Cairo would go through it, or is it all the quarantine just blocks all of it for the rest of that turn, or like I don't know. It's
Well,
not clear enough about the rules.
Wouldn't putting a quarantine down at least protect you from a scar?
The thing is, no, not if. That's the thing is, as it looks, dropping a quarantine is no different than removing one cube, which kind of makes quarantines pretty shitty.
Yeah, they're really,
Well,
really
it
good
would-
for me.
Any amount.
It does say
Because I think the problem becomes basically I'm going to use.
Does the chain outbreak count as one instance, or does each outbreak count as one instance? Is the
I think
question.
it ends up being different ones because it's basically Cairo outbreak. Let's say you draw Cairo outbreaks, and then triggers. Then Istanbul, after that outbreak is resolved, Istanbul outbreaks and would be putting another instance there, separate from the original outbreak. I think is how that would trigger.
Right, but it also says
At least that's how I interpreted it.
But it also says all outbreaks caused from one epidemic are a chain outbreak, and the same city can't outbreak more than once in a chain outbreak. So the chain outbreak is a thing. It's just that the chain outbreak contains multiple outbreaks.
All right, I'm looking up an action. I'm looking up an answer if I can find one.
But we know that this game is an asshole, so probably lean towards the option that's the worst. The only reason that I feel like this shouldn't be the case is because I feel like if dropping a quarantine in the city I'm in is essentially the same as removing one cube from the quarantine I'm in, or from the city I'm in, why do quarantines even exist? Like, except for the fact that EOG can place them from a distance.
They exist because of Faded.
Yeah.
And it would protect from the infect step of an epidemic because you're instructed to put 3 cubes at once.
Yeah.
So that definitely works. But we were going to change the state of these cards too, weren't we?
So, from
Were we?
what I
We decided
found,
not to.
what I found on
did we?
BoardGameGeek.com.
Yeah, we said we might, but then we decided, I mean, it only matters if it's the top card, and that's not very often, so it's a big whatever.
According to the BoardGameGeek.com, they're asking pretty much pretty much the chain break thing. After I scroll through all the COVID-19 chain breaks, the pretty much each outbreak they're saying is their own outbreak. However, on a turn, only like what we were saying, like how the triangle that we were saying, an outbreak can only happen on a city once per turn.
Yeah.
So like.
For infection card.
Yeah, it's for
basically.
infection card, but it's not one turn. It's like the chain outbreak is like, okay, so Cairo is setting off Istanbul's outbreak, and then echoing.
Because I
out
know
from
that
there.
if Algiers had 2 cubes right now, and either Istanbul or Cairo outbroke, then Algiers would too, because it would get 2 cubes, and that would cause an outbreak. That's, yeah.
Unless,
But then that's the question is, does that count as it getting 2 cubes, or does that count as it getting 1 cube twice? And I guess it's the 1 cube twice. And I'm just like looking over all the actions, like roadblock. No, that's not gonna help. I don't have any equipment. I mean, the only thing that I could do that would absolutely 100% prevent this from happening would be to use the new self-sacrifice thing. Skip the infection step of my turn.
Ooh.
But then I would have to take a scar.
you want
I'm
a
still
cool
reading the
scar?
thingy.
What was that, Pat?
I'm still reading stuff.
I mean, one
A lot
scar
of people
isn't
are
the
saying
worst.
A lot
But-
of responses are saying that it's multiple actions adding cubes. The only thing says you can't outbreak more than once during an outbreak chain, but it doesn't say
Yeah.
that it's one instance of cube adding.
Well, that's the thing is, so, like, anything I do to this is not going to prevent a scar from happening to anybody who's here if either of these two cards are drawn on these two cards. I
Which-
just don't.
And there's even one potentially even worse condition that could be in there too.
What?
If both Istanbul and Cairo are those next two cards.
Well, that wouldn't hurt us anymore being in there. It would just spread out further. Because Algiers can only outbreak once during that. What?
Well, no.
Well, each
it
card.
would
It
be its
said
own
during.
instance.
card.
It said during the infection step.
For that card.
Where does it say that?
Let's see. Where's the chain outbreak thing again?
Chain
when the
reaction occurs
current
after
outbreak
the.
is done.
Oh, it says the current infection card. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Ooh.
just been kind of flipping both of them at the same time. Whole time, so like we've been treating it as one thing.
So there were 11 cards when we shuffled.
Yeah, I mean,
There
hopefully
are
it's
two-
not.
2 out
So
of
there are
9 chance.
9 cards in there. So we got 1 out of 9 chance of being screwed once. And then
It's
a
a
1
2 out of 9. twice.
2 out of 9 chance to get screwed once, and then a either 1 out of 8 or 2 out of 8 to get screwed.
Yeah. So, I mean, but okay, so maybe we just can't cure all that this turn. Because, like, it would take all of my actions just to get me and Knight over there, so that on Knight's turn he could cure all 3 of these. And there's, like, no way for me to do that without risking both of us getting a scar, except me guaranteed getting a scar.
That's rough.
Well, I have been saying for a while now that we should have gotten Knight that grizzled thing so he didn't take scars if he was in a city when it outbreaked.
Yeah, this is a good example of that.
Because I could have flown to Paris, walked down here, fly Knight to me, and then walked back up to Paris or something, and been like,
just
Knight,
walk
Knight'll be
Knight.
fine. Oh
You
yeah,
don't have to-
that too.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a good answer here. So
Nope.
What do you think, Knight?
I mean, we could, if you were to roadblock Algiers, that at least keeps it from spreading further west as a result of those either of those outbreaking.
But then we would have to spend black cards to get out of Algiers after that.
I'm just thinking, like, yeah, it would take, or you can fly. Because actually, does
I mean,
that
I would
block
just
the-
fly out. I would just fly out, but you would have to discard Tehran
So-
to walk out.
Well, my thought is, if you were to move there and clear,
Uh-huh.
let's see, no, that's not getting. That doesn't help clear Istanbul or Cairo any quicker.
If you are willing to discard Tehran, then it doesn't take any extra actions, right, to walk across the roadblock, just the card.
Yep.
So if Salty did everything he was planning to do and then roadblocks instead of curing, and you're just willing to discard Tehran, then it kind of works out the same way. You cure Algiers,
And neither
You
of us are in
discard a
danger of
card.
getting a scar. These two could chain off each other, but it wouldn't hurt us.
on your turn you walk to one or the other, cure it, and then range cure the other. It would just cost
Yeah, I
you
mean,
a
I'm
card.
I'm fine. I'm fine with dropping Tehran because I mean that's we're
I kind of been overlooking that as a possibility because I'm like, we need the cards, but realistically,
we
it may be
we
the
do.
only option.
We've
It's the
got
safest
31
option for
cards
sure.
left in the deck to cure the 3 diseases, and that's all we have to do.
And there's already one salty card in the discard,
Yeah.
so this would be dropping a second one. A red card can pull Beijing back out to act, or Hong Kong,
Yeah.
whichever one back out for
Yeah.
the extra card if we need it. Yeah, I guess let's hop over there, roadblock it, and I mean,
So how do the
I don't know what
roadblocks
else
work?
we're doing here.
So it said if there's a military base in the region, then you can spend one action to roadblock any amount of. I don't even have to do all of them. I just have to. I just do Istanbul and Cairo. It says place roadblock markers on any or all routes connected to your city.
Is that a binary choice?
I don't know.
I think he could just do the 2. That makes sense that he could do. Because if you take away the or all, it still says any routes, which is plural.
Right?
Yeah, it's just I'm half tempted to leave those there because if we do,
We need another
epidemic
route
Algiers comes
into
out-
Algiers without using cards to do it.
Well, we don't necessarily have to because Knight can range cure or range treat it.
That's true.
We just walk around it
Yeah,
from
it's
now on.
just a matter of getting around to the other side.
There's not a
I'm
strong
inclined
reason to do either one. I think.
I'm inclined to fully block it just so that we can keep the outbreak from spreading off of Algiers at this point.
Well, once you cure all 3, it's probably not going to, but
I mean, that's definitely helping it a lot. But the way it's been going, the game has been railroading us on the on
Yeah.
Salty this game. So
just gonna go around putting outbreaks all over, or putting roadblocks all over this place. Just like, nope, no more disease
mean-
here.
it's not a bad shout.
Well, we only have 14 more roadblocks.
I mean, at this point, I think the only one we really need it with is Salty anyway. So
Today, I have become the anti-dispatcher. No, you're
Right.
not allowed to come here.
You moved Knight into a into a road-blocked city.
Yep.
Now you stay here.
All right.
You've been curing too much.
All right.
All right.
I guess that's what I'm doing. Here we go.
Yeah,
Los
LA.
Angeles,
good.
Istanbul.
All right.
Well, that gets us more mobility until we need it to clear.
Right. That would have been nice to have last turn. Huh. Sao
Right.
Paulo. And now we get to find out whether all of this was actually necessary or not.
I hope not.
Riyadh.
Riyadh.
Okay. Now,
All right,
yeah,
now
it's-
So now
drawing
you
Karachi
can-
would be very dangerous.
So now you can cure these 3, but not Riyadh and Karachi.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
well, I
Yeah,
mean,
what's in
I could have cured them on that one, but
Buenos Aires.
okay. So
I was more worried about
Karachi's
this
gone.
triangle.
Yeah. So Karachi's still in there. If we draw Karachi, it'll bounce. What a clear.
okay, so
Yeah, that was a
so
pain
that's
in
going-
the ass.
that's putting 9 cubes back in. We had 7 left, so that's big.
Downside. Okay, so we just don't draw Karachi, because if you do, Riyadh is going to become our first city with a.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, will it be the first one with a 3?
No,
think
it'll be the first level 3,
But it's
Yeah,
still
but
rioting.
it doesn't change.
It's still riding,
still
but
in
it'll be
riding
our first
status.
level 3.
Yeah, our first Black Friday deal.
Kinshasa.
Hey,
Oh, there's
Hey,
Karachi.
Karachi.
All right,
Pagoda.
Bogota.
All right, now we got to start dealing with yellow again.
Oh, Piss McGee.
Mumbai. Where's that at? Here.
Ain't near.
Okay.
All right, what do I have? I have Istanbul, which is.
Now, where am I fucking going?
I mean, if we could get you over here to help us, it's probably necessary at this point.
So I could
Because
drop.
if you could fly to Riyadh and cure that, walk to Karachi and cure that, that would prevent shit from happening there, and then Knight can go deal with yellow on his next turn.
That is something I could do. I could also go to Sao Paulo.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
but-
and do with
but we
that.
just
that's not
drew
the
the
chain
kinda-
shit that we're looking at over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think as much as I hate how much we're discarding cards, I
Right?
think if I discard Riyadh and go here, I can quarantine
Actually, you can just ranged quarantine Karachi.
Yeah.
I could do that, but also I could sit on one of them too, right?
In case of outbreak. Yeah.
But yeah, I could.
Wait.
We just drew Riyadh. So if I range quarantine Karachi, then we're fine until the next epidemic, but that could be any time.
Yeah.
So I discard Riyadh. That's one action. Dang. I was gonna say if there's a way I could handle both, and then ranged quarantine something else. Nothing else needs me.
I was just looking at the fact that you're the only person out of the four of us that can fly between military bases, but you're in like the spot that's furthest from a military base right now.
Yep.
Of course, we
It was
put the
necessary.
military base on the complete opposite end of the area. The free one we had.
I really don't think I have a better option. I think I need to deal with Karachi. I could range quarantine it and then do something else, or
The thing is, we have to cure all 3 diseases before we run out of drawing cards. And
Yeah,
You can take my
right,
Delhi.
well, right now we have 4 black cards. We only need 1 more to cure it. And if either of these 2 draw a red card, they could do it. We just have to figure out how to pass cards around.
I have 3 blues right now too, and blue only needs 4 cards.
Yeah.
So if
And
I
there
draw
are
a
no
blue,
blue
it's
cubes
done.
on the table.
the great part is
Yep.
there's no blue cube.
Which
so
is that'd be
Not that-
nice
yeah.
before pandemic was like, whoa, wait a second, we forgot about something. I'll
Right.
tell you what.
I really, yeah. Honestly, the more I'm looking at this, I'm like, I only need to handle Karachi right now,
And take
I
my
can do
Delhi
that
card.
ranged. So I can take Delhi, and I can ranged quarantine Karachi, and then I have 2 moves left. And I'm not sure what to do with them.
You
Is
could
there
move
any
down
card
to
I
Hong
could
Kong.
I've got it. Instead of taking Delhi, ranged quarantine Karachi and take his other 3 yellow cards. And then on my next turn, I can fly you and me to either Miami or Los Angeles and give it to you. And then you
What's-
can cure yellow.
What's the max hand size?
7.
Oh,
7.
7.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Or I can just end my turn on LA and you can just fly to me.
But then I can only give you 1 card.
Or you can just take all 3 of my cards.
As long as you 2 are on the same space.
Oh, yeah,
you
you're
can
right.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. That works.
Everyone-
Didn't even think about that.
Everyone can steal my research. We don't even have to be on LA. I can be on any yellow card.
I'm gonna just look at
I can be
this.
wherever I want. I put my hands up,
No.
singing that song, butterflies
All
fly
right, so yeah,
away.
on my turn, on my turn, pain, and I can cure yellow.
Old night piss.
All right. Man, again, not great answers, but not bad ones. So I think it's still probably a good idea for me to try to do something
So
about
here's what you
Riyadh,
do: you drop 3 quarantines on Karachi.
right?
Triple triad, baby.
So
I don't know.
if you range quarantine Karachi and move to Hong Kong to protect Hong Kong's,
He can't stand
upcoming
there.
Discars.
Salty would
Yeah,
have to move me.
discars. I was thinking about
Well-
protecting the quarantine there, but I guess it doesn't matter tremendously.
Really, the question is, do I sort of just faff around, or do I like?
You
Do
could
I
get to.
also drop Riyadh and go there?
You could start
quarantine.
making your way towards the military base in Osaka, so that way your next turn.
Yeah, if I range quarantine, I could move to Osaka or to Bangkok.
There are Istanbul and Karachi. Okay, Karachi is here.
No, probably just
Istanbul
Osaka.
is there. God damn. I was trying to think of how you could get the black cards from me and
You could get the
Knight.
Bangkok. And if you get the
Are you allowed
Bangkok,
to move through Faded?
Yes.
Yeah.
You just can't start a turn on the same square as Faded.
So, well, that's okay. So if I range quarantine Karachi, I still probably do want to take Delhi.
you can take
And
it
as
on the
long as
next
you're
turn.
standing on Beijing, it's safe. You don't need
Yeah, I
to go
can just take it
anywhere.
next turn.
Yeah, because find out what you're gonna get, because you might get your 4th blue card.
yeah.
And
Actually.
oh yeah, I didn't think of that. That's not. Well,
Oh, Karachi!
wow.
Okay. Well,
in
okay, so
Tokyo.
this turn kills 2 quarantines.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have to put a quarantine on Karachi.
All right, so here's what you do with your other 3 actions. No, wait, no, that won't work. This is say, walk to Tokyo, drop a... No,
Drop a second quarantine.
Actually, if you dropped that ranged quarantine on Karachi and walked to Tokyo, so that when you draw, Tokyo doesn't lose its quarantine, then on my turn I would just have to move you over to San Francisco or something. Just
Do you
pop
have
you
the
up the
moves
spit.
for that?
I'm planning on just flying me to Night and then, or me to Pain and then stealing 3 cards. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We
Fine.
need 3.
Yeah.
It does feel like if I go anywhere, I'm putting myself in danger.
Yep.
Hey, that's the name of the game right now, baby. That is
It
what
kind
it's
of is.
called.
It's getting
Olympic speed
dicey.
dating. Let's go.
Now, I don't like the cities becoming unstable, but both Tokyo and Hong Kong are currently don't even have a sticker on them. So if one of them does get 1 sticker, it's only a 1.
That's right. Time for a rave.
Where are you going?
I'm just thinking. So I could go to Bangkok or Osaka and just do the range quarantine, and then that's it.
Yeah, but then if we hand draw or infection draw the city that you're standing on, then I'm gonna have to move you.
That's true. I just can't fucking do.
There's no
Nope,
good
you
moves.
suck.
Like I just listen to your heart,
not.
do whatever you want, and then we'll just deal with it afterwards. Like sometimes you just gotta charge through the crap. That's what I said every time I ate
So
cheese puffs.
So I would say take Delhi from him now, because you're gonna want that's an action you want to take, and you've
Oh.
got extra actions now. And yes, you're gonna draw 2 cards and have to discard 1 at the end of the turn, but you're not gonna need Sao Paulo because we're gonna cure yellow.
So I could use Sao Paulo to go there.
You could, yeah,
Just get me out of red for now, because we're not going to be interacting with it much.
if you wanted to.
Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then you can take a pip off Sao Paulo if you want. There you go, 4th action.
Honestly, I just don't see a better way to go about it.
You could
Um,
you could drop roadblocks all over the place.
I could quarantine Sao Paulo, but I'm not worried about it in that way. I'd rather cure one or treat one.
We
'cause I
don't
can
need
treat another one
roadblocks.
later.
We need mops.
Okay, I guess that's gonna do it. Let me.
Drop a Roomba in Sao Paulo.
Okay, that's blue.
Blue done.
Blue's done.
Beautiful.
The blue symbol looks like a pair of bananas. Like if you're zoomed out.
I mean,
For scale.
yeah, sure. All right, Pat.
Okay,
Here's your
and then-
here's your 2
Fingers,
quarantine
too.
markers back.
Yep, Tokyo and Karachi. Okay, sorry about the long turn, guys.
That's
That's
cool.
my turn. I'm
That's
done.
all good.
it's-
My turn was longer,
These are
and
getting
I was
spicy,
considering
man.
taking an automatic scar during it.
These are getting spicy.
Don't worry, watch. 1, get out of here. 2, 3, boom. Okay, cool. Now let me go pull some cards.
Hang on.
you can't do both of those.
No,
You
1,
took 5
2,
actions.
3, 4. I can do
1,
whatever I
2.
want.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I do whatever I want. If I wanted
But if
your
you-
opinion, I would call and collect call across the world. I'll get rid of Bagata. Why no one likes the peanut gallery. Look at that. That's what you get.
Bangkok.
And Sam Fran,
Okay.
useless.
So I can take.
Oh yeah.
If I
Ah.
take Bangkok from Pain and then use another action to swap it, I can use the red card in there as a cure for black.
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, here we go.
Just hold our swapping cards back
Yeah,
out.
Here,
That's
let's
nice.
find out what I messed up.
Cairo.
Cairo and Chennai. There we go.
All right.
All right.
Man, what a spicy game.
Right.
Right?
All right.
Knight was just mad that I didn't take 10 minutes on my turn. He's like, you can't do that.
You can't do that. You either need to take
Vacation.
4 turns or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Go on a vacation to Bogota.
Ugh. Every time I'm visited by my teammates, my research goes missing. I'm gonna start the next
All right,
pandemic.
yellow's cured. That's my turn. Here we go. Atlanta and an epidemic.
Told you.
All right. Oh, we got Atlanta. It's fine.
Atlanta does not matter.
Yes.
But now all the things that do matter are back in the pool.
Don't
here.
worry, we're gonna pull Atlanta right now. Watch, boom, Atlanta.
Tokyo.
I was close.
gets out.
There's a T in Tokyo.
Uh-oh. That spreads across the ocean.
Oh no! That was something we should not have allowed to happen.
It had a quarantine on it.
Not.
Yeah.
Then you ruined
Well,
it.
And
I shouldn't have cured
Yeah!
Sao Paulo. I should have
I'm
quarantined San Fran.
spreading.
Yep.
And that was one of the
I
reasons
see
that
it
I was
now.
like, you could have stood on Tokyo, but that happened after my turn, so I would have moved you off anyway.
Yeah.
Outbreak.
Oh,
Well, San Francisco's now a zombie
man.
city.
Well, we made it real far before
Yeah, we
red
did.
spread out of
Or if
red.
it got off, yeah.
Did we move this? We do now.
Huh? Yeah.
This
And this
quarantine.
Tokyo gets a sticker too.
Oh, right.
As if it wasn't already unstable because there are zombies there.
Hey, they were chill.
Algiers. The quarantine city.
So we because
Actually,
it's
and Karachi.
Oh.
No!
Oh, that's a real bad one.
You
Yeah.
drew Tokyo and Karachi, man.
That's what I said. It's not a good time.
you should have taken
I'm just
the
going to move
scar.
this over here for a minute.
That was bad.
This
1, 2,
goes
3.
stage 2.
Yeah, and then
Now this, whoops.
1, 2, just Baghdad and Cairo.
That's it. Yeah.
That goes to 3.
So that's, at least this one was not one of the spider into everything spots.
It's the worst when you spend that long looking at a turn and then later go, oh, should have quarantined
All
San
right.
Fran. Not a
Well,
whole
as
lot I can
much
do
as I
about
would love
Karachi,
to
though.
go mop up all of the piss around the world,
You
I
left
think
it.
my efforts are needed here. Wow.
Oh, Pissy McGee over there.
All right.
This would
1,
never happen in
2.
the space food service.
You need to stop picking on Knight. He's going to get pissed.
He already did.
4.
Where's the fan art of that?
Uh-oh.
Whole Piss Pants McGee.
All right. Well, that's gonna have
Sucks.
to do for that turn. All right. What do we got? Taipei gets a friend, and Moscow.
We can get rid of. We can cure Salty. There's enough cards on the table. We just gotta
Yeah, we
get
gotta do that
people in the
round
same
to
place.
everybody.
That really
And all we have to do
sucks.
is cure. We don't have to eradicate anything else. So there is that.
It just once you get 5 black cards in one hand, it's over.
So how do we do that?
Teleport me to one of the
Oh, right.
the
do this
areas.
part.
Oh, no, no.
Pagoda gets Sponge. Oh no,
Oh,
yeah, Pagoda gets
You
Sponge.
did, wait,
Fang gets Sponge.
you didn't do those yet, Knight?
No, I hadn't done those.
Oh.
He pulled a red
Okay.
card.
Shania's here.
And there
Where's
was there's a
Bogota?
third one,
Oh wait, Bogota has the wrong one.
Pagoda goes here. Yeah.
and then there was a third one, right? Mumbai.
Come by. Which is right there. Shit.
Jeez.
All right.
Okay, now it's
My
now
turn.
it's your turn, Yoji.
Now I'm gonna pre-look at these.
I didn't want to look at this the thing. Buenos Aires has 2.
All right. How the hell do we do this?
Easy. I go somewhere where Knight has cards, either Moscow or Karachi, where Knight can give me the card, and then EOG can steal it. But Before that, he can take Bangkok from me and transport it into the stem cell thing, so he'll have 3. Then he'll just need 1 more, because he will draw a black card. I can feel it. This one, right here. Now,
This is why this game bothers me so much. Because like no matter how much you're like spend a long time thinking about things, and the game's like, yeah, good job, fuck you.
Yeah. Okay, so I kind of again don't really see a great like. I could try to get somewhere. I could try to get to Delhi or Riyadh to give one of those to Pain, but I don't think that's a great idea. I think 2 of my turns taking Bangkok and turning it into Jakarta, so I've got essentially 3 black cards. I think that's good. And then I become the host for the black cards, and I need you guys basically to get them to Pain to me.
Yeah, let's see. So here's what I could do. I mean, if it comes around to my turn, I could fly, using Istanbul in my hand, I could fly me and Pat and Knight to Istanbul and hand Pat Istanbul. And then on Knight's turn, all he has to do is end his turn in Moscow, so that when Pat can walk there and take it and cure the disease. That's assuming we don't draw anything else between then.
Ideally, EOGN, Pain,
don't bring me into this.
and/or Pain draw black cards.
Okay, so I stole Bangkok and swapped it into Jakarta, so I've got 3.
Just draw 2 black cards and we'll be done with it.
That'd be nice.
Fun,
That's
yeah.
true. So
that's 2
you
of my turns.
could remote quarantine one of the
I mean, yeah,
danger
no.
zones.
You draw 2 cards, Pain draws 2 cards. If 2 of those 4 cards are black, it's over.
Well, unfortunately,
Well, now if I draw him,
it's
we'll
only
have to
over
wait
when it
for-
comes back to my turn.
Yeah, we'll have to wait for it
Just-
to get back to him.
It has to be
What?
my or Pain's turn
oh,
for
right,
him to
yeah.
just hand me cards.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm wondering if I should try to get anywhere, but I don't really like. There's really no way for me to get to the places that would help.
So, okay. You guys are standing in a place with 3 cubes. You should probably do something about that. And then also, Mumbai and Tokyo are both at risk.
Well, I only have 2 actions left, so
And both of them are in discard, so they're not at risk until we draw an epidemic, but...
I've only got 2 actions left. So I could quarantine Sao Paulo and something else, or
right,
I could.
you're not in Bogota. I'm in Bogota.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Well, you know you're not going to draw Bogota this turn, so that could be Pain's
Well-
problem, I guess.
well,
There's a
Oh,
third
there's a
draw.
third
There's
oh,
one
right.
more.
Yeah.
The gift of
I can just
foresight
listen
is
to it.
limited.
Mumbai's in here. Shit, man.
Yeah, this is
Alright, I'll
been
go to the
rough
bathroom.
game.
I didn't make it. Oh no.
I guess we move in quarantine here. I don't know. Doesn't feel great.
What you could
Doesn't
do...
hurt though.
What you could do, EOG, is move and quarantine that spot, range quarantine either Mumbai or Tokyo, and just keep Bangkok in your hand, and do the swap out for Jakarta later.
Right now, if I draw 2 black cards,
Oh yeah,
that's the only reason. Or
Yeah,
if you
no, that
found
makes
some
sense.
creative way to get me the card. Like if you found a way to put me and Knight in Karachi or Moscow,
yeah,
then on Knight's turn he could give me one.
yeah. No, I get you. So which one is the most dangerous? And you haven't done a range quarantine yet, so you don't even need to move to Bogota. But
Exactly.
Except for that
Oh.
it protects the quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm going to quarantine it, I should go there.
Hey, what are you doing
yeah, I
here?
guess that's the way to go.
I don't love the turn, but that's what it is, I guess.
Yep. Oh.
That's right.
unfortunate.
Can't
Brutal.
cure me. Told you. You turn one of those cards into the card that changes things.
Cairo.
Oh
Buenos
man, you know it's gonna be
Aires.
really hard now.
Riyadh.
Riyadh.
You know it's gonna be really hard to remember now.
Did you get Buenos Aires already?
We've been every time someone draws a red card, we put the zombie down. But now we have to remember that when someone draws San Francisco, we have to put a zombie down.
Did you get Buenos
Yeah.
Aires?
I did just now.
Okay.
Do we want to
So-
mark the San Fran with like a green?
That's not a bad call, actually.
We would want to do it on.
Yeah, I have the
Wait.
San Francisco card.
Oh, so because when we draw this, we have to put one out. I see.
Actually, hang on. I got this. Make this even better. Put it right there. Because it's not a blue
I mean, it's
virus
still-
anymore.
It's yeah. I mean, it is. I think it still gets blue. Does it
I don't know.
when we get the faded?
We have enough to worry about. Let's worry about that next
I don't
time
know.
we pull
It's
it.
fine.
All right.
What the fuck,
That's my
man?
turn.
Give me that.
Ah.
I was like, I don't like that sticker's hanging off the side of the card, so I pulled it back out to move the sticker. And as soon as I set it down, he went to move it back to his hand. I was like, hey!
We should just make
Wait,
it
you don't like the stickers that are super wide?
like
No, I
the
don't.
E-Corp's
Like the
card.
trail
yeah,
sticker?
like E-Corp's. Yeah, no. Pat, when we're playing Pandemic, we have to name some of the cards when we win the first
We are
time
playing
they're
Pandemic.
taken.
Betrayal.
Or a Betrayal.
Yep.
And E-Corp got a card and gave it a name that's so long that the name is wider than the card, and she just stamped it on there and was like, good enough. So now when you pick the card up and flip it over, it's like, as it's flipping over, you just see the sticker come into existence that's hanging off both sides of the card.
Nice.
There we
It's
go.
fantastic.
That's what I'm doing.
What did you do?
I took one off the quarantine thing and got two off Buenos Aires.
Oh, okay. That works.
Like,
Yeah. at this
just
point,
pretty
we're
much
waiting to
just
draw. So
making sure outbreaks
Just
don't
maintenance.
happen.
Yep.
Boom. Manila, not a real place. Boom. St. Petersburg, still not a real place. All right, you ready for some fun? Boom. Atlanta, not a real place.
doesn't count.
Watch
Doesn't matter.
this. Bada bing, bada boom. Sao Paulo, not a real place. And ready, it's going to be Tokyo. It's Istanbul.
Istanbul. All right. Well, this is unfortunate. We got around to
So
my
if-
turn, and he still hasn't gotten a second card yet.
Well, so if you go to Istanbul, pull EOG to you, you can give him Istanbul.
And
That's
then
4 cards.
So
There's
that's
no way
3.
for you to get me to Moscow. Wait, yeah, there
But
is.
if I- What?
But he has to
You can
pull.
just move me to Moscow.
Right, but I need
I
to
can, yeah,
move.
because I can move to Moscow.
Yeah, Knight can move to Moscow and give me the
Oh,
card.
yeah.
That ends the game.
All right, so then it's just whatever we deal with at the end of my turn is whatever we deal with, and then that's it.
Or just take a scar.
No.
Oh, I should have taken a scar. That's my favorite thing to
Algiers.
do.
and a grenade belt.
Yeah,
Yay.
blow up Madrid.
Look, I got another black card, guys.
Yeah, the one that no one can get to.
All right, here we go. Hong Kong
Hong Kong.
loses its quarantine. Los Angeles
Loses its quarantine.
loses its quarantine. And Paris.
Battery loses
There we go.
nothing
Does not
because
matter.
it's not a real place.
Yep.
That
Oh.
means we have gotten through all of the
Yep.
cards to deal with there. All right. Well, let's get this show finished. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, you wanted to move EOG to Moscow, not.
No, he's already. EOG's. Oh, right. Yeah, that's what I meant.
I know that's what you meant, but I was
There we
like,
go.
wait a second, wrong token.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
put that in the just gonna discard that.
And
All right, that's it. Game
that's
over. We
going
win.
there.
We lost San
Ugh.
Francisco, but we will still beat the game.
It's okay. No one
Listen,
can tell the
it's a
difference from
pretty decent
Poopville.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what we keep not doing is these medical equipment.
Well, we didn't
We
have
got
time
scared.
on that game.
Yeah.
We
The
did have
one
a
time
few
didn't have a-
spare turns,
The
but
one
we just
time
weren't
that
in
there
the
were
right
extra
place.
turns we didn't know what to do with, you weren't anywhere near a place where you could do
Yeah.
it.
All right. Before we select our game end upgrades, 24.
Ugh.
Can our game end upgrade be to like reduce the panic level of some cities?
That'd be cool.
Gotta let them.
28.
Gotta keep them on their toes.
23.
And look at this guy.
27. Wow, all from the same spot.
Can't even count.
I just read number. All
Just
right, what do
read
we got
number.
here?
Can't
Oh,
even.
more tools.
Exactly.
Whoa, what is that one?
All right.
Medkit, discard this card, and 2 others at any time instead of adding a scar to your character. not bad.
Yo.
And another grenade belt.
One-time event. Nuclear option. Destroy 1 card in the infection discard pile. Remove all cubes and faded figures from that city. Mark it as fallen. Then destroy this card.
My goodness, dude.
So we would have to put this on a card,
On a card.
Oh.
Yeah.
and then we would have to destroy that card to destroy a card from the infection file permanently.
From the and only one that's been
So
discarded.
we would
already.
lose one of our draw cards, but we would also lose one of the infection cards permanently. I don't
You
like
wouldn't
that.
lose a draw card. That doesn't say you destroy the card that has this on it, does it?
Yes,
Well,
it does.
Yeah,
Then
destroy,
destroy
this
this
card.
card.
Oh, then destroy the. Okay, got it.
So
I don't
you're
like
destroying
that.
2 cards.
I'm gonna
That's
put it up.
pretty fucking nuclear.
Okay, unfunded event. Tactical centers now online. Place a roadblock marker on any 3 routes on the board. That's not bad.
That could be
Where-
nice
wait,
because it's
where do these-
play it at any time.
Oh, these go with our other unfunded events that we've never used.
But play it at any time.
I don't know exactly
though,
where this one-time
guys.
event goes. I guess it goes
They go
as
in
an
these.
unfunded event.
Yeah. Because we can, as one of our upgrades, we can put an unfunded event on one of our cards. So when you draw it, you get to use it.
But like, if one of us was holding the tactical
And-
centers thing, that when Tokyo went, we could have just been like, nope,
Oh.
there's a roadblock there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a couple interesting ones. So character upgrades. We have Chopper Pilot. Cross any roadblock without discarding a card when taking the Drive Ferry action.
Okay.
Hacker, increase your hand limit by 1. Determined, you may put a scar on top of this upgrade. So it's basically giving you 3 scars.
That's neat.
Let's see. Open the following doors, then draw this card. There's our win bonus card. We have won a game. For
Ooh.
for any game played in September, after setup and before first turn begins, advanced 1 search party 2 spaces, or advance all search parties 1 space.
Well, good news
That's-
for us.
That could
Oh,
be
there's
good.
probably going to be a search party then.
They give us 8 search parties.
And these are all empty.
No, the good news for us is that's probably to help you if you haven't found the previous. people.
Yeah, it's
Potentially.
a little treat for.
Okay, so I figured we just keep the search tokens down here since we've been
Yeah.
putting the search cards there.
I
We
put
have
all
a
the
new
packets in this packet.
character, the
The
virologist.
virologist.
You may not play the
Yeah.
virologist until she is found. As an action, discard a city card of the paint color to remove a faded figure from any city. As an action, discard a city card matching your city to remove all faded figures from it. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
It doesn't move towards beating the game.
Yeah. She's cool, but she's not our party cool.
Yeah.
What just happened?
I put the civilians in the reserve.
Oh, okay.
Because technically, I think all of the character cards would go in the
Oh,
reserve.
I forgot to take out the
We take out what?
epidemic.
Oh,
cards.
the
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you know.
I don't know
search for
actually how to do that. I was just like, I'll just
That's
start stacking stuff. I want to be the medic that heals with a gun.
Yes.
That would be the soldier.
Yeah.
The from Overwatch, the sniper healer.
Oh,
Ah,
Anna or whatever her name is.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think it'd be
I
fun.
assume all of these are empty, right?
I can go shoot myself. In game.
I know they were all in one thing, but
what?
when I was when I was looking at the number boxes, they were showing or envelopes. They were showing that they still had something in them while I was in the search window. It's like I don't think they have anything in them.
That's because I put all three of them into one.
There we go, guys. That's what we just had to do. Let's just put the quarantine thing
Sure.
on the epidemic card, then it doesn't happen.
Right.
Oh, fucking genius.
All right.
That's what
That's-
Olympic speed dating gets you, baby.
All right. So search.
Leave the city. So, the ones that I'm the most interested in
That's right, we upgraded.
are. All right. So Grizzled on Night,
Yeah.
and then also having either Chopper Pilot or Veteran on me would allow me to either move anybody on my turn over roadblocks or anybody on my turn across military shuttles as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think we would probably get. I mean, this game is the first game that we've actually made
I
use
know.
of roadblocks in any meaningful way.
But
I think
we also
Veteran would
just
probably be a.
unlocked that, so I never really thought about it because I didn't have a chance to think about it before.
I mean, we've had the roadblocks for a while, but
I know, but we just unlocked.
we
Chopper
just haven't
Pilot.
used them. Yeah. I think if we're gonna do the character upgrades, like I like the Veteran, I like Grizzled.
Alternatively,
What are the?
here you go. Hang on. Hacker and where's the other one? Archive access, both on Knight, and then he gets +2 to his max hand size.
I think I can only have one more of those.
I mean, on Pain. That's what I meant. Because his hand is
Oh.
basically already
Yeah,
also.
his hand never
I
gets full.
don't think I've ever
I
hit
know.
the max.
It's really funny to me that this exists twice with 2 different names. It's like, oh, I have access to the archives. Also, I'm a hacker.
I just saw what Soft Taco said. That's dark. Sometimes. Hey, this is EOG's path into becoming what his final form. A VTuber, but he's gonna look like Chaos from Final Fantasy 1.
Yeah.
It's gonna have that
I
ridiculously
kind of
good
feel
motion
bad.
tracking, but it's gonna be 8-bit.
It'd be
I
worth
feel
it.
bad for Pain. I feel bad for Pain, but also, it works for him that, like everybody else were like, okay, so you have a very specific thing that you have to be doing, and because of that very specific thing, we can't really think of any upgrades that you need. Like, EOG has 2 upgrades. We're looking at giving Knight and me our second upgrades, but also happy for him because that means when it's our turns, we're like, I have to use my turn to do this, and when it's his turn, it's like, I don't know, Pain, what are you gonna do?
Not
So-
even follow the rules.
I was looking at this paramilitary escort that could also be a good one for somebody to have. Like, but
Oh,
have Pain with
yeah.
that maybe.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Okay, we'll give it to
If
somebody
it's
else.
basically, if you're like,
I'm just messing.
he could move through the fated cities that way, stripping fated off. of
And
them.
that might be good for EOG because he's normally spending most of his time in
But
the hot
I
spot.
already have 2.
Yeah,
But he already has 2 upgrades.
Wow. Delete this character already.
Oh, Pain's out here trying to delete his coworkers again.
I'm tired of everyone stealing my dang research.
We could give Pain paramilitary expert, and then he could go zombieing around the zombie land.
Yeah.
He does like to wander around over there.
I never get over there.
We never let you.
I wander
That's
around
okay.
everywhere else. I'm just like,
That's okay. they're gonna start showing up in San Francisco now, so you can wander there.
To be fair, it's like that's all I kind of do
Nice.
now. If we want to put that on there, it's like, hey, at least my wandering would have a purpose.
Yeah, I think that's one of the thing I see is it gives your turns more. It gives your turns more to do, and it has felt like your turns have just had more
But his turns have
wander and
been
utility.
often vital in that the rest of us have
Oh,
things
yeah,
we
for
have
sure.
to do, and he's going and cleaning up the mess that we can't get around to doing.
I'm just thinking this helps to do more in that path too, and we don't also have the option of putting easier agents
We
on
don't.
something.
We don't, because we didn't eradicate him.
Oh, right, we have to eradicate it, don't we?
What's the fourth one?
Never mind.
I forget. It's not good, but what is it?
It's the cure like my cure,
Oh yeah.
where you treat its
Which would be really
Oh,
good
right.
if Knight wasn't in the game.
But he's
Yeah,
the
well, I
one
mean,
that
not-
invited us.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, if the medic wasn't.
I know.
it's one of those that in some ways it'd be kind of fun to try out some of these other characters, but there's just so much utility in the setup
The
that
game
we
doesn't
have.
give you enough time to try things. Otherwise, I would.
Yeah, I kind of
We've
agree.
got we have min-maxed our team, and still we're getting shit. Just fuck with us constantly.
Yeah, well, like I
Sometimes,
think
yeah.
we're also like we're getting part lucky, part like playing smart, where we're not being in places that like because if we just I'm pretty sure there's games where cars just pop up and it's like honestly, if EOG didn't get the quarantine specialist, we would have been we'd probably be going through characters faster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like if people don't make
Like,
that switch early, I could see more scars on there. But we're just also good where it's just like the fact that
So, and I'm like, I've read some of these scars, and I'm super like, do not like, yeah, take a scar. If it was just take 1 out of 3 hit points, and once you get the 3rd one, you die. That would be, yeah, maybe I'll take it. But when you do it, you also are like, oh, I drew a scar. What do I have? There you go. You cannot do the search action unless someone else is in the city. That could fuck us later, you know?
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
may not do build roadblocks. Like, when you get a scar, you get something real bad.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
is it random or do
it
you get to
doesn't seem like
choose?
it'd be that bad with.
I think it's random. All right, let's do there. I randomized the pool. Now let me grab one. All right, so I would have gotten. If you end your turn with an even number of cards in your hand, discard 1.
Hey, you guys do that for me anyway.
Brutal.
Oh,
So
well.
I'm. I think these two are probably our best utility
Yeah.
at the moment.
Well, because Grizzled for you
Um,
definitely, because there are so many times where I've wanted to put you in a dangerous place, but then not done it because we don't want you to get a scar. And then
Exactly.
And because my turn's right before yours, it's like if I put you in a really good spot for you to take advantage of on your turn, it's just such a good thing. And then the other thing is, I can only have one more upgrade, and all 3 of these technically would be good for me because they would give me utilities. But I think getting people around with one of these 2 is better than this, and I think this one would get people around even better than this one would. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the veteran is definitely the better option out of those.
There's also the possibility of putting an unfunded event on something, but I think these character upgrades are probably better.
I mean,
looked
after
at the
this, we
unfunded
don't
events,
even
I'm not
we can't
seeing-
even do anymore.
The only one I
I'm not
want is
seeing a lot of
Nuke.
the.
Blow
All right,
the
make me
damn
a
city
sticker.
out.
I
Night.
think these are just locked on the card, aren't they?
Nope, you made us stickers last time.
All right. That's not what I wanted.
Hey, I want a sticker.
What a
I
sticker!
want it to smell like grape when I scratch it.
Yes.
Oh my
And
god.
can you also make it a holographic sticker so when I move the card it like shimmers?
And then when it catches the sun, my
Uh,
eyes bleed.
Yeah.
And then the blood glitters.
The
bleed
blood,
glitters? Yeah.
the bleed glitters.
Bleed glitters.
Also, you know the other really good thing about this, the veteran thing. it puts the dog tag symbol on my character. So if we later get something that's like, oh, if there are multiple veterans on this, or multiple military people on this,
They are
so
now
now
the enemy.
we have three. Yeah, but that means that we've got 3 people who count as medical, and now we'll have 2 people who count as military. So that could be useful.
Joke's on you. I can't count.
Yeah, we're gonna have been the villains the whole time, except Salty became the villain.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, whenever he got the veteran status.
Yeah.
You got the stolen valor status.
Yeah,
I am 100% convinced that at some point the game's going to be like,
oh
oh yeah,
yeah,
the military's evil, and in addition to that,
You're pregnant.
like randomly pick a character, and that character has been betraying you the whole time, or
Oh.
some shit.
It's the soldier. He's been shooting all the
The
researchers.
soldiers, it's 100% guarantee it's this guy,
Hey man,
Colonel Asshole here.
they look
gonna-
like faded to me.
it's gonna be the medic, and we're gonna be like, why? And
It's
it's like,
kinda
well,
like
he's been getting money.
Or it's the researcher getting pissed off that you guys keep stealing her research.
Researching how to screw you over.
Yeah, heck with you.
All right, so we're good. We're good to save and be done here.